Our squad has lost two in a row. It's time to get back to kicking some ass. Step into my office. Welcome into Denton's office, your favorite Commanders YouTube series. I don't got much. I got a microphone and I got a whiteboard. And only important people have whiteboards. The Commanders have lost two in a row. They're coming off a mini bye, and they are about to steamroll the Dallas Cowboys. They are going to steamroll the Dallas Cowboys to the point where that lizard Jerry Jones is going to be crying reptilian tears from his leathery face at the end of this one. He might even fire Mike McCarthy. The Commanders are going to beat them so bad. This is a should win, should dominate game for Washington. I have seen so many people over the last 10 days, if you will, saying the sky is falling because of the loss to Pittsburgh, because of the loss to Philadelphia. Jaden is hurt. He's regressing. This season is a waste. Let's start focusing on the draft. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are idiots. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. We haven't had success like this in 30 some odd years. So this is new for a lot of us. For those that were around in 91, you're kind of retraining that muscle. You have atrophied when it comes to handling a good football team. They got the Dallas Cowboys this upcoming weekend. They got them at home, and they're going to beat their ass. And here's the main reason. Is this guy. Is Cooper Rush. They are not good on offense. They are atrocious on offense. You don't believe me? Here are some numbers. These are the numbers for Cooper Rush and where he ranks in the NFL since he took over the starting job. So that's important to mention. This is not like an entire season's worth. He's only played a couple of games. But since he took over the job for the Dallas Cowboys, he's 32nd in completion percentage. There are 32 NFL teams. That is bad. He's 30th in yards per attempt. There's 32 teams. That is bad. It gets worse. He's 32nd in passer rating. Bad. And then his success rate, this is a bit of a newer statistic, but his success rate is 33. There are 32 NFL teams. He's worse than everybody. And then some. The guy is awful. This offense hasn't been good even with Dak Prescott. So for the record, let me just make it clear. Even if Dak was playing, this would be an ass whooping that favors the Commanders. Dallas sucks. They've been atrocious all year. Offense, defense. It's almost like Dan Quinn and Joe Witt were a really big reason as to why they were successful. But that actually parlays into my next point. If you watch the Monday Night Football game, they got busted while C.J. Stroud played poorly. It's because Joe Mixon went God mode on that defense. 109 yards, 3 touchdowns on like 20 carries. Insane performance from Joe Mixon. And what do the Commanders do really, really well? They run the football. In fact, because they've lost 2 games in a row, I would argue they need to get back to what their core identity was when they were kicking ass and taking names, which was being a run-first football team. Allowing the talents of Jaden Daniels to supplement in a couple of areas, but your priority is running the football. Using Brian Robinson, who's a badass, but using Brian Robinson to dominate the football game. That's what needs to happen against this Dallas Cowboy team. The defense is not good. Give the ball to Brian Robinson. Give the ball to Austin Eckler. If Jeremy McNichols wants some carries, give the ball to Jeremy McNichols and pound it down their throat. Pause, but not actually. This should be a domination in every single sense of the word. And then when Dallas starts to stack 8, potentially 9 in the box, then you take Jaden Daniels and allow him to beat them over the top to Terry McLaurin. To allow Terry McLaurin to sun Trayvon Diggs like we know he's been doing for years. He just hasn't had a quarterback accurate to throw it to him when he actually beats him. When he has 2 steps on him He needs a quarterback that's going to put it here rather than over here to where Trayvon Diggs catches that damn thing like a punt, like we've seen plenty of times. Supplement your run attack with the arm of Jaden Daniels, and then utilize Jaden in the RPO game. Utilize Jaden not in a quarterback power, not in a quarterback counter or a quarterback sweep. For the love of God, yeah, Dan Quinn said that Jaden Daniels is not injured. I would circle injured. In fact, I will. He said not injured. I'm circling that. Now, there's a difference between injured and in pain. I would argue that Jaden Daniels is in pain. He's in pain. This is the most amount of games he's played consecutively, and he's doing it at the highest level. You're going to be in pain a little bit. I would look at the way that he's played the last two games and say, man, he's really not driving the football. When I say driving the football, I mean planting off of that leg. So when you have Noah Brown crossing the middle of your face, you step into that bad boy and laser that thing in there. He's not doing that. But I think he's going to be all right this weekend because, again, Dallas sucks. And for those of you that have taken the approach that because the team has lost 2 in a row, the sky is falling as if 7-4 isn't what we prayed for. I mean, I thought they were going to win 8 games total this year. They're 7-4 in mid-November. This is glorious. This is like God walking down here and saying, my child, I apologize for 30 years, sprinkling on some good on you. Thank you, Lord. But look at their schedule the remainder of the year. For the 7-4, the sky is falling. Dallas sucks. Tennessee sucks. Bye week needed. New Orleans better as of late, but still not very good. That is also going to be a revenge game for Marshawn Lattimore. He's having at least a pick, maybe a pick 6 in that one. He is busting their ass in New Orleans. Philadelphia, that was painful on Thursday. Can't lie on that one. Atlanta, 2 weeks ago, I'd say, I don't know, Atlanta might be something. Atlanta now stinks. They got rolled up in a blunt and smoked by Denver. And then you get Dallas again. This team's a playoff team. This team's a playoff team. And they're going to bust Cooper Rush's ass. They're going to bust the Dallas Cowboys' ass. And next week, we're sitting here 8-4. Bank on that. I appreciate you coming to my office. Now get out.